national dish has now become extinct throughout the Bahamas. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Jiminy DeSwain. This is the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Restaurants are closing down and fishermen are going bankrupt. Environmentalists say that this is a catastrophe. Once conch is gone, it's gone.
Dive in. Heard them say resources slow. I noticed things was getting slow. But man, I really thought that they was lying. How our delicacy could ever become mystery when all around me is the sea. My, oh my. Should've left them babies in the sand. Why, oh why? Should've give them chance to grow up. Should've give them chance to multiply. We must think about tomorrow.
There's some simple rules to follow. Preservation, moderation. We need some conservation.
Come on. That's what I need. Before the come on.
Welcome, sixth graders. Today, together, we are going to explore the various ways we can protect our marine resources. Throughout the video, you will be able to identify the prohibited methods of fishing and discuss closed fishing periods for some animals. Let's begin by calling the vocabulary words aloud together. Polyps, prohibited, tournament, breathing, and dredged. There are perhaps one or two of those words that you may not know the definition of or be familiar with. Let's read through the definitions, beginning with polyps. Polyps are a small animal whose skeleton makes up part of a coral reef. Prohibited. Prohibited means against the law, something that is not allowed. Tournament. Tournament is a competition. Breathing refers to reproduction. Dredge, to dig out. Laws for fishermen. Some Bahamian fishermen still use traditional methods that have been handed down for centuries from one generation to the next. These methods are protected by law. The vast areas of banks, reef, and sea that surround the islands of the Bahamas provide our country with a valuable resource. Many types of seafood. Let's view the map of the Bahamas. There are 3 major fishing grounds in the Bahamas, and every Bahamian fisherman goes to one or all of them. These are highlighted on the map. The Great Bahama Bank, the Little Bahama Bank, and Key Sal Bank. Yes, the art of fishing is very relaxing and enjoyed by many. However, some fishermen have become greedy and catch fish in ways that destroy the environment. Therefore, the government has placed laws to prevent fishermen from using methods that would harm the environment. The following video gives a brief description of what can possibly happen to poachers who are caught fishing illegally in our waters.
Officers from the Royal Bahamas Defense Force are searching for 4 Dominicans that were aboard 2 skiffs that accompanied a Dominican fishing vessel intercepted on Friday on the Great Bahama Bank southwest of Great Exuma. The Defense Force confirmed that 18 Dominicans were discovered on board that vessel. An undetermined quantity of scalefish and crawfish was also found aboard the 100-foot steel-hulled vessel. Now the HMBS Raleigh Gray will escort the vessel to New Providence, where the vessel crew members and fisheries products will be turned over to officials from the Department of Marine Resources, Police, and the Ministry of Finance for further investigations.
Do you remember what the word prohibited means? Yes, something that is against the law or not allowed. Let's read together the prohibited fishing methods in the Bahamas. Starting with number 1. The use of bleach or other poisonous substances for fishing is prohibited. Number 2. It is not permitted to use scuba equipment to catch fish or collect marine resources. And finally, number 3. The use of guns or explosives is prohibited. Now that we know prohibited fishing methods, let's discuss fishing regulations in the Bahamas. These regulations protect various different animals, beginning with the lobster. Yes, there is an open and a closed season as to when fishermen can capture the lobster. From April 1st to July 31st, no lobster is to be removed from the sea.
Ever found gold in Bahamian waters? Then it's probably because you're not a fisherman.
Like the snappers and the grouper and the conch, we'll call them silver, and the crawfish will be gold.
And with August 1st right around the corner, seafarers of New Providence are ready to get the 2019 crawfish season off to a start. But first, they say, there's a long checklist of items to complete before they can be ready to go out to sea.
Make sure we get enough fuel to be on the boat. Make sure we get enough grocery to last for a long time out to sea.
The fishing regulations in regards to conch states that if a conch shell does not have a well-formed lip, it should not be removed from the sea. No turtles may be taken from the 1st of April to July 31st. The hawksbill turtle is an endangered species. This turtle should not be taken from the sea. Did you know that it is forbidden to take turtle eggs? Yes, it's against our fishing regulations. Also, there is a minimum size for landing a turtle, which is 60 centimeters back length for the green turtle and 75 centimeters back length for the loggerhead turtle. There is also a closed season for the capture of the Nassau grouper from the 1st of December to the 28th of February. The capture, the purchase, or selling of bonefish is prohibited. Fishing regulations regarding stone crab states that no crabs are to be removed from the water between the 1st of June and the 15th of October. Also, the claw length of stone crab should be at least 10 centimeters. Sports fishing is enjoyed by locals and tourists. However, the directors of any sport fishing tournament must have a written approval from the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries to organize or hold any tournaments. Let's recap today's lesson, students. beginning with this question. What is an example of a prohibited fishing method? Let's see how well you did. If you said or thought of the use of bleach, poisonous substance, guns, explosives, or scuba equipment are prohibited, then your answers are correct. Question number 2. Can you name all 6 animals mentioned that are protected by fishing regulations? Your answer should include lobster, conch, turtles, the Nassau grouper, bonefish, and stone crab. Question 3. If a member of your family decides to host a fishing tournament, which government ministry do they have to seek permission from? Yes, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries. Well done, students. Remember to review the video as you complete your online activities to help you with answering your questions.